come to my motel. Slide you the key, baby, don't tell.
I just realized something. Rihanna has the matte foundation in a matte tube and the hydrating foundation in a glossy. Sis, you're smart. You're smart. Hey guys, what's goody, what it do? It's your girl Abi-Sue, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is a review of Rihanna's new hydrating foundation and hydrating primer, and I'm super excited. My dry skin is living for this release, okay? So we're gonna get started. We're not gonna waste any time here. As you can see, I've already did my eyebrows. So I did go out and purchase the Fenty hydrating primer and 2 of the new hydrating foundations. Now, I do have the matte foundation. I did go get this when it came out. And when it came out, I got this in the shade 450. I also have a first impression, my first Fenty face. If you guys want to see my first Fenty face, that will be in the description box below. Now, when I recorded that video, it was in February, so it was like the wintertime. So my skin, I don't want to say my skin is lighter in the wintertime, but my skin definitely gets darker in the summertime. So I had the shade 450 back then, and it was definitely like too dark for me. It was like when I put it on my face, it looked good, but once it set, it just was a little too dark for me. Now that it's the summertime, I went ahead and I got 450 again in the hydrating foundation, because if it wasn't my shade then, it most likely is my shade now. And I also got 430, which is the shade I believe I would have been back then in the wintertime. So I'm just gonna swatch these for you guys and see which shade I want to use. So let me show you guys the packaging first. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. So this is the Fenty packaging. Now, a lot of people were saying the tube looks smaller than the matte packaging, but a lot of people did love that it's a tube, so it doesn't break like this. But they're both 32 millimeters, so. But yeah, the packaging is so cute. I think I'm just gonna do a half and half of the hydrating and the matte, and then yeah, same for the primers too, because I do have the I have the retouch primer. First of all, I didn't know she had 3 primers. She has the silk one for the dry skin girls, then she has a matte one, and she also has the retouch primer, and that's what I have, the retouch primer, but the mini one. So I'm gonna swatch these for you guys. This is 450 in the matte foundation. This is 450 in the hydrated foundation. I keep forgetting that damn word. But they said if you're one shade in the matte, you should get the same shade in the hydrated foundation. And I just wanted to test that because we have trust issues now, don't we? It looks pretty much the same though. It's not like we didn't trust you, Rihanna, but we got trust issues. This is the shade 430 in the hydrating foundation. Okay. I'm gonna let these dry. Let them, you know, get to their full color, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, you guys, and I think I allowed these to dry for a pretty okay time, and I definitely think the 450, they definitely match up. So no worries there if you were worrying about whether or not it matches or if you should get the same shade. No worries there. It definitely looks good. So I'm gonna remove this from my face now, and we're gonna move on with the primer. This is the difference between my hydrating primer and my retouch primer. I have the mini one, which is good because I don't really use this, but we're gonna do a half face today. This is the hydrating primer. It's really soft. It smells just like all the other products. This is the retouch primer. So you can see the consistency is definitely different. This one is definitely more hydrating. So I'm gonna prime half my face with the hydrating primer. I'm glowing. I definitely think this is a primer that I would just use by itself. Like, just throw it on because it's so like look at my, like I don't have to put makeup on if I want to use this. This is definitely something that I would just use by itself. And then I'm gonna put the retouch primer over here. So, hydrating primer, retouch primer. I definitely see a difference. This one really brings out my glow, kind of like, and this one just really blurs out your face. This is what we have. Now I'm gonna go in with the hydrating foundation on the hydrating side. And I'm gonna use a brush and brush this in just so I could get all the coverage. Ooh. And I don't know why I ever gave my heart to you. And that shit wasn't through, cause baby girl, you wasn't real at all. Now every time you hit me up, I decline your call. Hey, live it up today, cause I might not see tomorrow. Hey, curry with the pull up. This is definitely medium coverage, but that's really all I need. If you need full coverage, yeah, just add another layer. Oh, it looks so good. Also, a tip for if you want full coverage, use a brush. The sponge just sucks it up, and you're just gonna keep adding more foundation. It's a waste of time. Okay. Okay. We're living for the hydrating side. I'm gonna go in with the matte foundation on the matte side.
I was making plays, looking me in my face, and you told me lies. Thought that we was homies, still we see eye to eye. But why you had to lie, and now you wanna cry?
Does this one look lighter? I'm pretty sure it's just because it didn't set yet, but okay, we're gonna let that set. You know what else I think it is? I think the color change definitely has to do something with the different primers too. Definitely, because when I put on the hydrating primer, it looked more like my skin. It was glowing, but it looked like skin. And this one, it blurred my skin and it looked like lighter. Not lighter, but so that's interesting. So this is what we have on the hydrating side, and this is what we have on the matte side. Now close up, you could definitely see the difference. This is definitely the glossy, and this is definitely the matte. But this side just looks lighter, and this side looks like darker, just like different undertones. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty concealer.
Why you mad? Fix your face. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way, little bitch. Why you mad? Fix your face. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way.
Is it weird that I'm like really feeling the matte side though? But I have dry skin, like really dry skin. I feel like they're giving different vibes. Like if I wanted something like, if I wanted to pop out and be extra, this is what I would go for. If I'm just going for like a regular look, this is what I would go for. Ooh, I'm kind of shooketh right now that that's even happening. But I'm not mad at it. We back at it again with this. If you watched my first Fenty video, you would know. I'm using the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Honey, and this is the mini one, and I'm gonna use that and set my face. And yes, the mini one does wonders too, you guys. It really does. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way, little bitch. Why you mad? Fix your face. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. Now you feel some kind of way. Go ahead and fix your face. You was running game, I was making plays. Look at me in my face, and you told me lies. Thought that we was homies, still we see eye to eye. But why you had to lie? And now you wanna... Ooh, that is beautiful. I've used this mini setting powder a couple times, and it's lasted me a while, so that is surprising. I'm gonna be using the A1 Aesthetics and contouring with the shade Heat. It's just been my thing now to use this to contour. Fix your face. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way, little bitch. Why you mad? Fix your face. I'm going nothing. I look good though. I look like no girl can't see me and cause problem. Them a man clown so me walk pan them. Me no love chop up me. I want them tell them this a real Abi-Sue anthem. Do y'all set your face and then put on blush, or do y'all put on blush first and then set your face? I think I'm gonna set my face first because I set my face then highlight. So yeah, I'm new to this blush stuff. That's it. I look so stupid every time I do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Ooh, yes. And I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty highlighter. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. I'm going nothing and you feel some kind of way. Now you feel some kind of way, okay? But you was only your phase and you had me in the days. Now I'm not moving the same. I don't feel no more pain. I went ahead and put on my lashes. These lashes are from A1 Lashes in the style Nubian. Super cute. And now I'm gonna do my lips.
Time you hit me up, I decline your call. Hey, live it up today, cause I might not see tomorrow.
I'm gonna use my lip gloss.
I'ma shine even when the time get dark. Still right by your side, even when the times was hard. When autumn came around, that's when we started falling off. Focused on my craft, getting paid for my art. Money can't buy love, but girl, my heart costs.
So yeah, I'll be back. We're gonna see how it performs throughout the day, and I'll give you guys updates, and I'll show you guys at the end of the day how my face looks. So I'll be back. Okay, so it's now like 7 o'clock, and my face still looks beat. My hair ain't holding up, but my makeup is. Overall, the hydrating side and the matte side held up pretty well, and my face, this side of my face feels like a hint of dry. Like I could feel the matte, but this side feels perfectly fine. Like I could deal with it. Like I could deal with both sides. It's nothing major. But so it's about to be 8:30 and my makeup is still holding up. And what we found out today was that the matte one and the hydrating one has a bit of a different undertone, but it might just have been due to the primer, the different primers. So there's that. But overall, everything looks peachy. And yeah, that's all. So now you guys can like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that, and stay tuned for more videos. Videos are posted every other Friday. Love you guys.
Baby, won't you come to my motel? If your man mad, baby, oh, oh, oh.